Well, welcome everyone to the chamber, to the witches' chambers. I wonder how your Halloween went, my friends. Did you guys celebrate? What did you do? If you celebrated, let me know how it went. Mine was wonderful. Let me tell you, I had so much fun. Um, we went for dinner, then we went trick-or-treating, then we went to the haunted house. So it was pretty amazing, I want to say. I had a wonderful time. Okay, I feel like this is the right tune. I also feel like, my friend, you will be playing the right tune. Or it's like the right tune is being played for you. Depending, my friend, if you have done the work or not. Depending on in the type of energy that you're currently in. But there's definitely an energy of playing the tune. And it is the right tune for you. Wow, the right tune. Interesting. So I feel like, my friend, you are in alignment. You are coming into alignment with the right tune for you. Not every single thing, my friend, is right for everybody, okay? So this is a specifically right tune for you. So you might be hearing a right tune on the radio and it's like it strikes a chord with you, metaphorically saying, or a situation is aligning for you. And this is the right situation for you. So, my friends, today we're going to be tapping into the messages from your ancestors. All right. It's interesting. This energy started to come through when I read Victoria's comment on the last reading, I believe, and she was mentioning that the energy has aligned or is aligned, has aligned, something along those lines. I cannot exactly remember what she said. This energy, this alignment, this shift, I want to say, I think she mentioned the word shift. This shift could not have happened without you making that shift first, without you having to experience that shift first on the inside. All right. So as soon as I read her message, more information started to come through. I was pretty much in this channeled energy, so to speak. So you might be currently more in that channeled state. You might be experiencing a lot of things. So for your reading, my friends, Spirit has been guiding me to select pumpkin seeds. All right. It all begins, my friend, on the inside. That's what you have to realize. That's what your ancestors want you to know today. Do not wait, my friend, whoever you are, for a shift or a change from the outside. Okay? Do not wait and do not rely on a shift to happen on the outside. Okay? Do not wait, in other words, for spirit, or another person to initiate a particular shift, a particular change for you. Okay, I feel whoever you are, my friend, you might be feeling frustrated, or it's like in this energy, well, nothing is happening. I want something to change. I'm waiting for an energy to shift. I'm waiting for an energy to drop from the sky, metaphorically saying. This shift, my friend, okay, this shift, this change will not happen, okay? Will not happen for you if you do not initiate. You are the initiator, my friend. If you do not initiate that shift and that change within you, okay? That's what you have to realize. So you may ask me, how can I, be the initiator? How can I initiate this shift that I want to experience in the 3D? How can what can I do? You may ask me. I'm totally clueless. I've been waiting and I've been frustrated. I've been waiting for a particular shift in whichever area, that is for you. But it's like nothing has been happening. What do? I feel like you have been going in circles, my friends. See what I'm doing with your pumpkins? It's like I feel like you have been going in circles. You have been concentrating. It's like you have been praying on repeat, my friend. I want to say a particular event, or it's like you have been playing on repeat a particular story or particular thought that has not been serving you, my friend. Okay, so you might be asking me, how can I change that? How can I initiate the shift that I want to see in my life, my friend? Well, first of all, okay, you have to think, you have to act, my friend. Okay, and you have to be, okay, as if you are living that shift right now. Okay, that's where it begins, my friend. Okay, that's where it starts, and that's from where it progresses into the outside. Okay, and for a lot of us, my friend, in the collective, we think the other way around. We are waiting, we are not doing anything, we are in this energy of lack, L-A-C-K, and we are in this energy of waiting for spirit, for someone to make that shift, so that way we can experience that shift. And that's not how it works. Okay, it starts from you, it starts from within you, my friend. So let's say you want to be with a particular person. This is an example. Okay, I feel like up until now, see what's happening with the plate, it's moving towards the left. It's like you have been focusing on the left, and the left energy came out in the last reading. All right, so you may have been feeling like you're going the wrong way, or it's like you have been concentrating on the wrong way. But let's say, my friend, you want to be with a person. Okay, instead of waiting for this person to make a move, or instead of thinking, oh, this will never happen, I am all by myself, I am lonely, I am lost, this and that. You get my point here. Instead of thinking that way, okay, think as if you are already with that person, my friend. Okay, think as if you are already with that person. Okay, think of you enjoying a meal together with that person, expressing love to one another, talking to one another. These thoughts, my friend, okay, these positive emotions, okay, and you experiencing them on the inside, you feeling the bliss on the inside, you're feeling the warmth, is what actually, my friend, will initiate a physical shift to happen on the outside, my friend. Okay, so it's like, and it can apply, my friend, this energy, that's what your ancestors want you to know today. This applies to anything and everything in this world. It starts from the inside. Okay. You might be feeling lack of money right now, L-A-C-K. You might not feeling like you have enough. Instead of thinking, I don't have enough, and waiting for outside person or spirit to initiate, that shift when it comes to your money situation. My friend, think, act, and feel as if the shift is already happening within you, my friend. So imagine yourself living that luxury life. Imagine yourself having that money, enjoying, spending that money, or just being in the presence of the money that you want, of the abundance that you want, and this is what's going to initiate a physical shift to happen. Okay, wow. My goodness. And for the right things, and for things to move the right way. Did you guys see the plate move the right way? Thank you, Spirit. Exactly. This is exactly it. This is it, my friend. This is the secret. Okay. It's like I feel a lot of us, we have forgotten about it, you know. Do not rely on the outside to shift, you know. Experience that shift inside you first, my friend. Otherwise, if you don't experience that shift inside of you, that shift will not happen on the outside. And this is what you need to realize. And this is what you need to understand. Okay? Wow. Your wish, my friend, is being granted. Okay. But I feel that you need to be willing to take a risk. Okay, there's an element of risk involved when it comes to your wish. Okay. So whatever, my friend, you have been wishing for some of you, it's a connection. For things to go the right way, for things to be right. Okay. You need to, my friend, roll the dice, metaphorically saying, you know. You have to be open and willing to the potentiality, I want to say, of a risk. Okay. For some of you, it literally involves a risky situation, you know. It's like your wish is granted, but it's first you need to walk and be willing to walk into the unknown. Okay, that's what I want to say. Okay. And it's interesting. Pumpkin seeds originate on the inside of the pumpkin. Okay, so it all begins, my friend, on the inside, I want to say. It does. The inside is what is creating the outside, especially when it comes to your wish, my friend. Okay. It's like you have to be willing and be open to taking a risk. There's definitely an energy of a wish coming true. It's like energy of shoot for the stars, I want to say. You know. Seriously. There's a strong energy of Cancer coming through, Taurus energy. For some of you, this risk relates to making some sort of a sacrifice, I want to say. Okay. Some of you, you will literally, it's like you're receiving your wish, but you're going to be at a crossroads. Because for some of you, because of this wish arriving, you know, it's like you have to give up something, or you have to, it's like your old life will have to come to an end prior to you experiencing that wish, I want to say. Okay. So there's an element of a risk, or of unknown, you know. Wow. It's like something, for some of you, it's like you will need to let go of something. Okay. But there's definitely an energy of you being in your head, you're being at the same time very happy, very abundant. When I'm looking at this energy, I'm seeing like literally money, abundance falling from your hand. You know, you will have so much that you'll be able to not only share with your family, but for some of you with, you know, with extended family or other people even, you know. Wow. The energy of a lot I'm picking up, okay? Wow. So my friend, your ancestors are really pointing, it's like they're bringing me back to whoever you are, my friend. You are experiencing maybe hardships, misfortune. Maybe you have been wearing, metaphorically saying, your blindfold on, you know. Instead of, my friend, focusing on the outside, focus, my friend, on the inside. Okay. And focus on, imagine the shift happening to you on the inside, my friend, okay? And you might be asking me, you might be asking your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, why am I experiencing this hardship? Why am I experiencing this misfortune for some of you, okay? Why am I feeling a certain way that is not making me happy, my friend? At one point or another, before, it's like you have been thinking in terms of what you, it's like you have been thinking these energies, you have been thinking about the shift that you're currently experiencing, I want to say, right? Which means you have been thinking, you have been acting, or it's like you have been feeling the energy of misfortune, of luck. That's why you are seeing it in the 3D. That's why you're experiencing it now in the outside, my friend. At one point or another earlier in the past, you have been thinking in terms of misfortune. You have been thinking in terms of luck. You have been thinking in terms of, I don't have enough. I am not enough. This will never work out, you know? And that's what has appeared in your life as a result, okay? That's what your ancestors want you to know today. In order to make that, in order to make a shift in your life, in order to make a change, you need to create a new thesis. You need to create a new scenario. You need to create a new story in your mind, okay? Do not block yourself. Do not try to put blindfolds on and be in denial. Oh, it isn't my fault. It's not my fault. You know, somebody has done this. I'm experiencing that. Do not be in denial, my friend. Okay. You would have never experienced it if at one point or another you did not think about it, felt it, you know, or experienced it on the inside first, I want to say, okay? That's what your ancestors want you to know, okay? And your ancestors are telling you to, the first thing that you need to do is, first of all, spend time with yourself. There's a strong energy of a yoga, repeating something, okay? Repeating a mantra, repeating a yoga pose, meditation energy is coming through as well, okay? If you want for that, your current situation to end, you know, be more open to the possibility, I want to say, to the energy of new. Be more open to the energy of, yes, my life can change. Be more open to the energy of, I am experiencing the bliss and the shift that I want. And then, while in meditation, while staying quietly, while closing your eyes, think, my friend, think in terms of the shift that you want to see in your life. Okay, that's where it begins, my friend. And it's like there's this need of repetition, repeat those thoughts, you know, repeat those emotions. Think of and feel as if you are already in that shift, as if you're already experiencing it. Okay. And the more that you will practice these thoughts, the more that you will be feeling these thoughts, I want to say, the more that you're going to be, you know, living in the inside. That's what's the more faster, I want to say, and the more easier it's going to become for you to see that shift on the outside. Okay. And for some of you, it involves taking a risk. Maybe you have never done this before. Maybe it's like you don't know what you're getting yourself into. There's nothing to be afraid of. Okay. I feel whoever you are, you have really been conditioned by your past, you know. Maybe all your life you have been seeing lack, L-A-C-K, not feeling not enough, not worthy enough. You know what I mean? Give it a shot. You know, give it a chance, roll the dice. That's what I'm hearing, okay? For some of you, your ancestors are saying you will get an idea, you will get a vision. It's like a vision is going to open up for you. You're going to be seeing it. Don't be afraid to go after it, okay? It's like create your vision, I'm hearing, okay? OF. There's an energy of an OF. The number 70 is coming through as well. Don't be afraid to plant new seeds. Your ancestors are saying, do not be afraid. It's like release the seeds into the 3D, I'm hearing, okay? Do not keep them locked. Do not keep them under lock, your ancestors are saying. Under lock and key or in a jar. Release those seeds, you know, and make them grow. But yeah, I feel like you're going to be getting, it's like an idea, a vision, something along those lines. I want to see what that vision is all about. What kind of vision are you going to see? What kind of vision you're going to receive? What is this about? Okay. So that's what I feel here. What kind of vision, Spirit? What kind of idea will be revealed? What kind of an idea, Spirit, please? What kind of an idea? It has something to do with releasing, I'm hearing. What kind of an idea? Of how to release yourself. Okay. There's an energy that has been stuck. You're going to receive an idea of how to become uncaged. That's what I'm hearing, the word uncaged. Of how to remove yourself from a particular situation, or how to release a particular situation, how to become free, how to become, there's something about a free idea. Oh my goodness. It has to do with your wish. How to release your wish, how to, for your wish to finally come into your 3D environment, I want to say. Yeah, for some of you, it's like this energy has been stuck. This wish of yours has been stuck. And the thing is, you're going to, I'm hearing from your ancestors saying, you'll be receiving an idea of how to finally make that wish move towards you. That's what I'm hearing. You might be an Aquarius, okay? That has to do with a wish of yours. For others of you, it has to do with healing, okay? So maybe you're currently undergoing some medical condition. Maybe you're not feeling well. And as a result, you're feeling stuck. You'll be receiving an idea. You'll be literally, it's like the idea is going to open up, okay? So do not be afraid of taking a risk. That's what I'm hearing, okay? What else is this idea about? It has to do with your wish or with your healing, or both, okay? Or some of you, it has to do with reconciliation, with feeling happy, feeling content, with celebrating, okay? For some of you, it has to do with a birthday party, a get together. You will get an idea. But there's an energy of cheering, of wish fulfillment, basically. You will get an idea pertaining to your wish fulfillment and how you can unstuck this wish. Because whoever you are, it's like this wish hasn't come true yet because it has been stuck. Okay. And for some of you, this wish hasn't come true because you have been stuck with your thoughts. Swords talk about thoughts. You have been stuck with negative thoughts. Okay. So maybe, my friend, this reading, okay, is an inspiration or an idea for you. At least the first portion I was mentioning about earlier, right? But it has to do with happiness. The Three of Cups, for some of you, has to do with reconciliation. You want to reconcile. It's like you want to be with somebody. You want to celebrate with somebody. And I was mentioning, again, I was giving you guys an example of somebody, you know, wanting to be with someone. But it's like the real issue, you know, has been your internal thoughts. You have been, it's like your thoughts, your positive thoughts have been blocked. Your wishful thoughts have been blocked. Because you have been thinking, I cannot move, I cannot do it, I cannot see how this can work out, and so on and so forth, okay? And I feel like these thoughts have been playing on your mind and have been making you even more confused. It's like, how can I get out of this situation, you know? It's like there's one rock on top of the other, on top of the other, on top of the other, you know? Wow. For some of you, you will receive an inspiration or an idea how to solve a particular problem. Okay. There's a situation that I feel here that has been tangled up. Okay. And you will receive an idea of how to make that happen. Okay. So instead of, you know, thinking about it, thinking, roll the dice. In other words, make a move. Okay. You will need to make a move and you will understand exactly what this move is all about. Okay. So do not put your blindfolds on, you know. Do not resist the clarity, you know. Open your blindfolds, you know. Open your blinders, you know. You may have been really thinking in a very narrow way, you know. It's like there's only so much that I can do, or there's only, here's where I can go, this is only where I can be, so on and so forth. There's this energy of expansion, you know, letting go, being open, my friend, to, I want to say, to the possibility of freedom, you know. It's like expand your horizon, expand your vision. I'm hearing your ancestors saying. FO initials coming through, TO. It's like I'm hearing your ancestors saying, roll the dice to your new beginning. It's like be open, you know. Allow for the energy to happen. Allow for this new beginning to happen for you. Okay. Well, let's see what else your ancestors want to talk about. Let's see what else. Just putting the ball away so it's not in my way. It's like you need to let something go. Pumpkin seed literally flew to the left. For some of you, it's like you're going to be flying to the left. You're going to be making a left move. But it's, more than anything, it's giving me this energy of you letting something go. You're dropping something. I'm seeing an image of an eagle here. I'm going to be honest. Image of an eagle. Eagle has very good vision. Okay. And I'm seeing this eagle holding a vision. Okay. So it's like eagle's very focused at the same time, right? Not only does it have a profound vision, but it can focus. There's a need for you, your ancestors are saying, to focus, okay, on some sort of a vision, okay? Focus on that vision. If you focus enough, if you see the vision in the most clearest ways, like the more detail you give to your vision, you know, the more clearly you can imagine that vision, the faster that vision is going to appear in the outside, okay? Some of you, this is literally symbolizing a shift in a particular area of your life or with something. This can mean anything, different things for each and every one of you. But it's like, it's your ancestors are saying, have a clear vision, you know, think. The more clear your vision, I want to say, in your mind, you know, the more clear you can visualize that vision, that thing that you want to see, the thing that you want to hold in your palm, the faster it's going to come to you. But there's a need, again, for repetitive, constant, I want to say. And you don't want to pressure yourself, okay? Right? It's like you don't want to do something that you don't want to do. It's like you cannot force yourself to do something, okay? It has to, this thing has to happen effortlessly, I want to say. Without force, I want to say. Okay, you get my point here. But I'm clearly seeing an ego, and I feel like this is you. You're holding that vision. Hold that vision. Imagine it. Look at it. But it has to happen on the inside, right? First. This is what your ancestors want you to know. Wow. We're seeing a big ego energy all day. My gosh. What else, Spirit, for the collective? You're moving towards the right. I'm seeing a head, I'm seeing a body, I'm seeing a leg. You're moving towards the right. It's like you're facing that way. For some of you, there's this energy of you, it's like your chin is down. So it's like you might be in this chin down. It's like you might be in this energy of uncertainty. Again, this energy of, am I doing the right thing? Am I moving the right way? Again, there's this energy of trust, you know. Some of you, you need to trust yourself. Your initial may be D or P. But ultimately, you're going to be moving, or you are moving towards the right. Okay? What else? What other messages from the ancestor spirit? There's also this energy of you, be flexible, okay? Be open. For some of you, it's like you're too closed off because you're afraid, because you don't see how it can happen. Be more open. There's this energy of openness. Whatever you reflect on the inside, whatever you imagine, whatever you think about, that's what you're going to be seeing on the outside. So if you're not happy with your outside right now, if you're not happy with your outside life or something that is currently happening on the outside, go back and examine your inside. You know, examine your past thoughts or your current thoughts, okay? And you will notice a resemblance, my friend. You will notice a similarity. You will notice a mirror, okay? And for some of you, it's like I'm hearing, it's like you're afraid to look at inside that mirror, you know? You're afraid of what you may find out, that it has been me all along, I'm hearing. A change cannot happen if you don't admit something to yourself, if you don't face a part of yourself, my friend. Okay? a shift cannot happen, you know. Because for some of you, it's like you're too stuck, you know, you're too stuck. It's like this energy, negative energy, or this energy of lack, I want to say LACK, has been piled one on top of the other, on top of the other. And you may have been feeling like you're being literally buried. There's this energy of a burial, you know, that's coming through. It's like you cannot, I cannot reach the outside, you know. For some of you, there's this, your ancestors are saying it's like there's this need for you to, first of all, admit something to yourself. Look yourself in the mirror. Look your inside in the mirror, I want to say. Face that fear, you know. Break that mirror, I want to say. And create a new one. Okay. Wow. Yes, there's a strong energy of becoming free. Being free and light. Lightness. Thank you. There's, for some of you, listen, there's a lot of money coming. That's what I feel here. You know the energy that I feel here? If the energy, it's like you're diving your hands in the cauldron, and it's like you're grabbing the gold. This is what I'm feeling now. It's like the gold and the money, the gold, you know, the jewels. Wow. There's something about the rainbow. A wish. You're going to be metaphorically saying, or maybe literally, okay, I'm not sure. You know, diving is like you're going to be diving in with your hands, and you're going to be uncovering the jewels, the abundance. For some of you, literally, it's like you're coming into abundance, you're coming into your money, you're coming into your wealth. And if that's what you want, my friend, if that is something that you want, then again, think, feel, and be in this energy of you diving your hands in the money, in the jewels, in the abundance, and bringing it from the inside, from the deep to the outside with your hands. Okay? So in other words, imagine yourself, you know, feeling that money, being happy, fulfilled. Imagine what you can do with this abundance. Okay? Wow. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes, yes. It's like imagine you kneeling down and grabbing this abundance, which we're seeing here. I'm seeing literally an individual grabbing this, reaching for this abundance. Seeing two legs here, arms extended, you know. Do not think of it as a temporary thing, you know. It's like, do not think, you know, at one time you think in terms of grabbing this abundance, another day you're going to be thinking, I cannot reach it. Because there's also this double energy present when I'm looking at this double energy. It's like, for some of you, you may be thinking, oh, you know, oh, I have this abundance, this and that, it feels so wonderful. But then the next time or next minute, you're thinking, oh, this is only temporary. No, my friend, there's no time, there's no place for temporary when it comes to the thing that you want, okay? This is a solid thing. This is a fleeting thing here, okay? So again, do not be attached. I'm seeing an energy of attachment here to the energy, oh, it's temporary, or it cannot happen, or, you know, whatever. I'm seeing a tent here, and tent is, you know, it's giving me that energy of temporary security, temporary abundance, temporary money, whatever it happens to be for you. No, my friend, you cannot be thinking of temporary. There's no such thing. Temporary does not exist when it comes to the shift that you want to see in your life. That's what your ancestors want you to know. Okay. Any final messages, Spirit? My goodness. Any final messages? Love yourself. Appreciate yourself. Reward yourself for what you have accomplished in your life. That's what your ancestors want you to know. And always, always know that you are moving towards your best life. Okay? No matter your current situation. Yes, for some of you may currently be experiencing many stones, obstacles, challenges. But there's always, your ancestors want you to know, there's always a way out. And it starts from the inside. No matter your situation, it starts from the inside. Ultimately, it starts with your mind. In all things, it starts with your mind. So get out of your conflicted, problematic thoughts, I want to say, into the energy of freedom. Okay? And what's really going to help you, and it's bringing me back, spirits, your ancestors are bringing me back to the practice of yoga, to the practice of meditation, to the practice of positive thought. Okay? And it might be very strange to you. It's like you might be, this thing may be unknown to you. Okay, but it's like roll the dice, give it a chance, and see what happens, my friend. Okay, but again, there's this energy of practice. You need to practice it, as frequently as possible, my friend. But it cannot be forced. Okay, you cannot force yourself to do it. Okay, you have to be open to it. Okay, give it a chance, give it a shot. And commit yourself. There's something about commitment here as well. Commit yourself, my friend, to this. Okay. And you will see the shift happening on the outside, guaranteed. Okay. That's what your ancestors want you to know. Okay. Do not be at a crossroads, my friend. Do not put yourself at a crossroads situation. Or crossroads. Okay. There's energy of a cross here. Okay. Lift that burden off your shoulders. Lift that heavy weight off your shoulders. Okay. It's time, my friend, for you to let go. Okay. Let go of this cannot happen. This will not work. I will never get it. I will never experience it. Let go of that, my friend. Okay. Or whatever burden is holding you back pertaining to the shift that you want to see. Okay. Enough is enough. Your ancestors are saying enough is enough. Okay. And you might be telling me, or telling your spirit, your angels, your ancestors, oh, this person, I'm experiencing such and such because of such and such person. Do not think about that person, my friend, or what they have done or not done. Think about your life and the life that you want to live, the shift that you want to see in your life, okay? That's what you need to concentrate on. Do not focus on that person at all. The focus should be on you. You should be focusing on you, on your thoughts, of the energy of being in the now when it comes to that shift, okay? That's what you should be focusing on, okay? And what's going to help you to detach from the energy of that person or that thing that you don't like is the practice of meditation, the practice of yoga, the practice of positive thinking, okay? Wow. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm sending you guys peace, love, and abundance. Listen, the path is being opened for you. Glory. I'm hearing glory. Glory to God in the highest. That's what I'm hearing right now. Okay? Seriously. The path is opening up for you. Okay? Thank you guys so much. I'm sending you guys peace, love, and abundance. All the best, health and wealth. And I'm going to talk to you very soon. Thank you so much. Take care and bye.